heartfelt greetings to all Belizeans on the occasion of our bank's 9th anniversary. On behalf of the Board of Directors, management and staff of the National Bank of Belize, I take this opportunity to thank you, our valued customers, and indeed, Belizeans countrywide, for your commitment and trust in supporting our financial institution for the past 9 years. As we continue to grow as the People's Bank, you continue to be our priority as we provide safe, secure, and efficient services to meet your financial needs. We take this time to wish all Belizeans near and far a happy September celebrations. Let's stay safe and enjoy peacefully as we remain valiant and bold, proud and strong at 41. We thank you once again for your sterling support and look forward to continue serving you with the quality and dedication that you deserve. Blessings always. Thank you.
And we are kicking off the rest of the anniversary celebrations with the National Bank of Belize. I know the background there. That is the Belmopan branch.
That is
Yeah,
the
that is the Belmopan
beautiful.
branch.
Have you seen?
Yes.
You're from Belmopan.
Yes, I-
Beautiful building, beautiful setting.
It looks
I
very
love
nice inside.
Yeah,
Lovely
it does.
renovations. Good morning.
Pleasant good morning.
With us, we have Shari Ann Medina, who is the marketing manager of the National Bank of Belize. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
And Amir Quintanilla, who is the lending supervisor at the National Bank of Belize.
Morning.
Good morning. All right, so we've already been discussing anniversaries. So let's talk about the National Bank of Belize. It's 9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
9 years.
So the National Bank of Belize is celebrating its 9th year in existence.
Charlie, baby man.
So we're growing,
Yes.
but we're growing at a pace where I think we passed the stage of creeping
Yeah,
and crawling.
definitely.
We're walking.
Walking,
Yeah.
almost to run.
So we are keeping up, we're catching up, and we are there to provide the best financial service for our people of this country.
What's the slogan?
The National Bank of Belize for the people of the people,
the
and
people
it's
of
the
the
People's Bank.
People's Bank.
It's the People's Bank. We want our Belizeans to know that this is the bank, not only for public servants, because that was a misconception,
That was.
but it's the bank for every single Belizean. We provide services similarly to other financial institutions, and right now I must say that we are keeping that competitive edge where we are stepping forward very, very fast.
It's very true because you were one of the first financial institutions that went into the digital wallets.
Right.
So that is
Yes.
where we started to see NBB kind of come up, and like Paul mentioned, you guys are everywhere now.
Yes, and with the NBB Pay wallet now that we have, the digital dollars, this app has become a trend.
Yes.
If you notice,
Yeah.
a lot of people are signing up for this app. It's so convenient, it's secure, it's fast, and so a lot of people trust the fact that what we provide in this NBB Pay wallet digitally is so convenient. And so looking at the different benefits you gain from it, when you load up that, when you put that app in your phone or your device, you get $10 free in your digital wallet.
Then that's to buy a lot of
and
things.
$10, and when I get to speaking a little bit more of this, because of course I want to have my colleague Mr. Quintanilla speak about some of the promos that we're having right now, I will get back to the NBB Pay wallet because I want our Belizeans to know that this weekend at Expo, we're going to be doing wonderful things with that NBB
So, I
Pay
can ask you
wallet.
something. So, only got $10, so every Belizean who
Every
sign up.
Belizean who
So,
signs
if 400,000 always sign up, everybody get $10.
Look, at NBB, we make sure that we provide you to
Man.
be happy at the same time. You join us, you join our
Man.
family. We want to keep you happy. We want to keep you coming back. We want to
Yeah.
provide the best service to you. And we want to be your number one when you look at financial institutions.
So then, Mr. Quintanilla, the first thing that I know about National Bank of Belize is I think when you guys were offering the lowest interest in mortgage loans. That's when when Honor started to come up on the scene. I don't know if this was like 6 years ago or right at the inception of the bank, but that is when everybody started, because around Christmas time. you guys
Especially
were
as
going.
a young person
Right.
too, right?
So I want to know.
Yeah.
So apart from having one of the lower interest rates in the financial amongst the financial institutions, what else does the bank have to offer?
Well, we have an array of promotions going on, and our services, our interest rates are still one of the lowest. We maintain our interest rates where they are from the inception of the bank, and we are doing more to satisfy the appetite of our Belizean people. And in doing that, we have established numerous promotions for our health workers, for our military personnel, for our public officers. And we recently launched 2 more mortgages promotion. One for a fixed interest rate of 5.5 to all Belizeans, and consolidation of debts at 5.99%. Okay,
Yes.
so the word out there is we're for all Belizeans.
Yeah.
We welcome everyone, and we try to service them to the best way possible.
I want to go back to the opening or the start of NBB. What was the idea that sparked the launch of this National Bank of Belize?
I believe the National Bank of Belize, the vision and the mission was to give Belizeans that opportunity to secure their funds with an institution that they can call Belizean. And it's for people of Belize, that we can say that is the bank for our people of this country. So putting a bank like this out there, it represents all Belizean, like normally you will find financial institutions that are not Belizean.
Yeah.
Well, this one is 100% Belizean. So the people of Belize deserves the best, and they deserve something better. And I believe this is why the initiative was put forth for us to have such an institution.
I was just going to say that initially what the concept was about the National Bank of Belize, and you rightfully mentioned, was that it's a bank for public servants.
Right.
And so, and I think a large part of that had to do with the promotional services
Right.
that were being offered initially that was geared particularly towards public servants, and the government of Belize and the leadership at the time, they promoted the National Bank of Belize and their services by offering these incentives, or offering these incentives through the National Bank of Belize.
Right.
Did you guys come to that realization and at some point said, you know what, we have to show Belizeans that this is also a bank for the people?
Well, indeed, at some point as a starting institution, we must find a target.
Indeed.
A target market that we could start to build the bank. And initially, the target market was the public servants.
Right.
So we started in that fashion.
Okay.
But now we have grown and continue to grow, and now we are opening the market to all Belizeans, because we are the people's bank
Yeah.
for Belize.
So tell us what the National Bank of Belize is doing to celebrate their anniversary.
Well, to celebrate our anniversary, we are doing the loan promos
Okay.
that Mr. Quintanilla mentioned, with the 5.5% interest rate on the loans, and we have the 5.99%, right? So we have 2 different promos going on with loans. Also, we are doing special promotions during this weekend at Expo Belize.
Let's talk
All right,
about
let's talk about
Expo
those
Belize.
then.
So now, when it comes to Expo this weekend, we have a lot to offer in terms of the National Bank. We have our NBB Pay wallet. I came back to that because I promised I would, and I want to stress the fact that once you purchase your ticket to go into the Expo using our digital wallet, You remember, once you sign up, you get that $10, so you could, it's like 100% free. You're not even paying for that entrance once you use our digital dollars in the wallet.
Indeed.
You sign up, you get the money, you get in. Then, apart from that, once you go in and use the wallet, and you go around using it at the merchants at Expo, you qualify for a raffle of getting $1,200 digital dollars in your wallet on Sunday when we do the grand raffle.
But let's go
back to that.
Before you continue,
Yeah.
let's go back. So you could pay to enter.
enter
and the
NBB Pay app.
Pay app. And so it's basically free if you download the app right now.
It's free if you download the app, and you can get in. Look, if it's $5 entrance for adults and $3 for kids, you stay with $2 to buy a soft drink.
Right.
I mean, and
unless you got two pick there,
and then
you have to pick out that dollar.
Then you could put in the extra, right? And you can always load up on the wallet.
Yeah.
And the more you load up, the more chances you get into the raffle, and you can win $1,200 digitally in your wallet.
Entered automatically into the raffle?
Once you utilize the app, and once you sign and you download the app, sign up for the app, and you use the app, then you qualify for the raffle.
Yeah.
And then apart from that, though, I go back to the loans now for the Expo, because at this year's Expo, we are giving 50% off loan application fees at Expo.
Wow.
If you sign
up for the loans,
Yeah.
right?
And so you could sign up for the loans right out there.
You could sign up right at the Expo for these loans, and you get 50% off your application fee.
Man.
This is a done deal.
Sounds so. What did it catch?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is to let people see that NBB brings a lot to the table. We're offering so much for the people. It's the people's bank.
Yeah.
And so we want to be innovative. We want to be able to transcend from that cashless kind of activity. And NBB is the place that's keeping up with technology, encouraging our young people who are always on their phones, and even not only the young people, even our people from different generations to utilize this device, the app on their device, so that they can be at home and make an order, purchase online, whatever, so they could use their wallets.
So what are some of the businesses that are now utilizing the NBB Pay app that will be out there at the Expo?
We do have a list of merchants. I'm pretty sure Brody's is one of them. I know Rude Boy. I know there are several other, lots of merchants
out there. There'll be a
at
lot
Expo.
of merchants.
Yes, and so once you utilize the app out there at these merchants, you qualify for a raffle ticket, and you can win the $1,200. We also have a gift basket that will be raffling, and then we have what you call the spin to win wheel, where once you come by the booth and you download the app, you get a chance to win some of our beautiful promotional items, which I brought a gift bag for each of you today. So you guys could go out and advertise with our promotional water bottles and pens. And so after this, when you're on Open Your Eyes, you can use our pens and use our
That's true.
So I thought in advance than what you guys did, right?
So where can your customers go and find your booth?
So we'll be at booth number 166 and booth number 167.
Two booths.
So 2 booths, and we'll be displaying the different services that we have to offer apart from just loans and the NBB app. We have other services as well that we provide, your savings accounts and stuff like that. So if there are any inquiries and you want to come in and find out more about loans and so forth, we'll have the personnel on the show, during the Expo, and everybody will be able to facilitate the best we can out there. And we know that for a fact that we'll get a good turnout, because whenever we go to expos, our booths get packed up with people. They want to download the app. They're hungry to download that app. And so we're just reaching out to everyone who will come out to Expo to take advantage of our promotions, take advantage of what we're offering as the People's Bank.
Especially how Rude Boy accept NBB Pay. People are lining up for get this app and get that $10. And now the first 2 drinks for the day. I mean, come on, Mr. Quintania. Let's talk a bit about the loan process and how simple the process is, if it's simple any at all.
It is. Yes.
What's the requirements?
In every loan, there's a process.
Yeah.
There's a process from the client and from us. Okay, the client has to help themselves so that we could help them as well. Okay, so the process is quite simple.
Okay.
Basic documentations needed, KYCs, know your customer documents, employment letter, ID, account statements, loan statements, if any, credit card, and booking an appointment to see one of our qualified loan officers to discuss your financial position and your qualifications.
So who can apply? What's the age?
Age range, we have it from 18 to 54.
18 to 54. And how many years of employment do you have to have?
It depends. On the promotions for the mortgages that we're having out right now, the employment term is 2 years
Okay.
for those promotions.
Yeah.
You must be employed for 2 years.
So since you'll be doing this at the expo, are your customers required to have all of these documents on hand when they come in?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We have a sign-up sheet
You start the process.
that the
It's
customers would fill in there, and then that would be the commencement of the process. So that would indicate to us, okay, they sign up at the expo, we know that they will get 50% off there.
Okay, so it on you
So when-
Automatically begins the
Yes,
process.
correct.
Okay.
From there, then it goes further to a discussion with one of our loan officers to further the process.
Wow.
That's
So,
amazing.
okay, once again, for my brain, because there's just so much promotions going on. Happy anniversary, 9th anniversary to NBB.
Yes.
There is the 5.5% and 5.99% respectively
Yes.
on the loans. Mortgage loans only or
First-time homeowners.
first-time homeowners. Okay, and then you will be doing the 50% at the expo.
Expo.
$10 free
Free,
when you
digital
download
wallet.
the NBB Pay app.
And if you use the
And
app,
if you use the app, you still can get into the expo. It's like for free,
Yes, and then
basically.
you enter into the
enter.
grand
Enter into the
prize
grand prize
raffle,
of
1,200
Digital.
Belize digital dollars.
Okay, so when are you drawing that prize?
On Sunday, right before Expo finishes.
oh really? So it's
Right
a, it's
before.
a,
It's
it's
an
a
automatic-
quick,
no, it's
a
an automatic thing.
It's gonna be
raffle.
a weekend. We're celebrating our 9th anniversary,
Yeah.
so,
So it's a
we're
part of
giving
it.
back, and so that's a part of it as well. And so we want our Belizeans to know that this is an app that is so secure and safe. Some people worry about the safety of it. And so a lot of people give us great feedback of how they use it and how it's so easy for them to do their transactions. And we make sure that we provide any kind of assistance in terms of setting it up in case they're not sure. We out there at Expo, we'll have these experts. I call them experts because at the NBB we have experts. Our staff are experts. And they go the extra mile to make sure that they show the person who wants to download the app how to go through the process. And people might say, I know I'm going to stand up in a long line and get this downloaded. All they need to have is a form of ID with them when they come to the expo. That's important because some people forget their ID, their social security or some form of ID. And then we use that to help you register, and then you get your app on the phone, and bam, in less than a minute you get that $10 in your wallet.
And so here is another question from our viewers. Do I have to be a customer of NBB to have the wallet?
You don't have to be a customer, and some people say, oh, do I have to have a savings account? No. This is an app that you download through the Google Play Store or through the Apple Store, and you can have it on your phone everywhere you go. You can forget that cash at home and keep it in your NBB Pay wallet.
Awesome.
Right?
Honestly, I don't even carry cash anymore. All of these digital wallets, NBB got no, but I have it in my phone, right? So like
Nice.
my mom has it, and nobody not use cash anymore.
Yes.
So it's very strange when you go to a merchant and they know they don't have an option to pay with a digital wallet. But tell us about the range of merchants. So they're all over the country.
All over.
What kind of merchants? Is small businesses, large businesses?
Yes, we have different kinds of merchants, actually. We have small businesses and we have large businesses. And so we have restaurants, we have stores, we're looking far now to reach into the hotel industry. because there are individuals who have maybe their little pop-up shops and
Yeah.
they want to, you know, they want to have that app with them so people can scan and get into the app and just pay.
Yeah.
And so, yes, we have merchants all over the country. We do have 2 service centers where people can visit in case they have questions about signing up as well. One in Orange Walk, one in San Ignacio, and of course we have the Belize City branch here, and then we have the headquarters and Belmopan branch. So if anybody needs more information as to how merchants themselves can be a part of NBB and become an NBB merchant, they can reach out to us at any of these centers, and we do have a website that's active, and our information are there as well in terms of how you can get all the merchant listing. All merchant listing is on our nbbl.bz page. So anybody who wants information in regards to how they can become a merchant or who the merchants are, we have it on our website.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Oh, we have Instagram too. Follow
On
us.
Facebook.
Right.
Follow us on Instagram. We're on Instagram. We have influencers who are there. We'll be
Indeed.
having our influencers out at this year's
Indeed.
expo. We have several of them out there who will be at our show this weekend with
Well,
us.
All
I-
things National Bank
I
of
just
Belize.
want to say congratulations to NBB on your 9th anniversary and on all the work that you've been doing to this point to basically show Belizeans that the bank is here.
Yeah.
That young people are on board as well.
Yeah.
And that it will take this younger generation to drive NBB into the future that it truly desires. So with that,
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to take another break, and then we will be right back. But I think what we do right now, we have some goodies on set. Is that what's happening?
Yes,
we have.
They
Well, you know-
promised us goodies. They can't
Alright.
call you say it on TV and then not give
Yes, here at the National Bank, like I said, it's the bank for the people.
Yeah.
And we try our best to do different types of promotions and try to keep our people, like I said, give them that incentive to
Of
try
course.
to, you know, to come back and be a part of our NBB family, because we're not just a bank, you know, we're an NBB family.
I need to
So
highlight that.
everybody who comes and sign up, or they save with us, or they take a loan with us, or do something, we appreciate it very much, and they are a part of us deeply. And I want to highlight, though, that it would not be possible without our NBB staff. We have very good managers and staff members who go the extra mile to make sure that all this come to fruition.
Sure.
So
Go right ahead.
I want to, on behalf of the general manager and the staff of the National Bank of Belize, we would like to give you a little token
Awesome.
of appreciation
Yes, thank you.
for having us here with you all this morning.
What do we get?
Wow.
What do
And
we
you
get?
guys
What do we
got
get?
goodies inside, you know.
I see this stress ball.
First and foremost.
Yes. Thank you.
There's a stress
Yes, that's for when you go home after work,
There's
right?
a full
So,
during.
during work.
We have a water bottle. What else we get, Paul?
SB mask.
Face mask, yes.
We get a mug.
You got
You know what?
Nice
I
stuff,
love
mug.
merch.
Ooh,
Yes,
Nice
look at
mug.
that.
You know, I happy. All right,
We are coffee drinkers, Paul.
Miss Shari
Yes.
and Samir, we love the energy over there at NBB, and we thank you for bringing that energy to us
of
this
course.
morning.
You know what?
With that,
I still unwrap my
yeah,
gifts.
let April Machi continue to unwrap her gifts, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back with our final segment. Stay tuned.
Get up,